Thank you, Mr Speaker. Let me start by saying that the ACT Party will also be supporting this legislation, which we understand will go through unanimously in the House later this afternoon. But, sir, we do it with some reservations, because once again we have a problem with the fact that people who want to be involved in the election are being limited to $300,000. And far from informing people, we're actually restricting the rights of New Zealanders who want to participate in this referendum to get out and to inform and lobby their fellow citizens. And it's actually been quite interesting listening to the last 3 or 4 speakers. We heard from Leanne Dalziel a clear personal support for MMP and a critique or criticism of the supplementary member system. And it was interesting that the Honourable Pete Hodgson draw that conclusion that Leanne Dalziel was personally supporting MMP. Interesting then that Pete Hodgson himself then made the comment that the Labour Party has never actually supported a political party, a political system. It's always believed that was up to the right of the people to decide on what political system politicians should be elected under, and then it's simply not the role of the Labour Party to be advising or lobbying or campaigning for one system over the other. But very interesting, sir, to compare that with the approach of the Green Party, because we've just heard from Materia Ture saying that they actually think it's actually very right for the Green Party to get out there and promote one political system over the other. And of course the Green Parties owe their existence in this Parliament purely and simply to the MMP system, as I do myself. I'm an MP here, I'm a list MP, and I'm here as a consequence of MMP. But of course the Green Party MPs are elected entirely under the MMP system. But Mr Speaker, I think in outlining the case for MMP in the way that Materia Ture did, is she actually showed New Zealanders why we shouldn't actually have restrictions on third-party participation. Because as a Member of Parliament, she can use this venue, she can use the media coverage that she attracts as leader of the Green Party to put the case for MMP, and she can do that entirely free of charge. There is no cost in her standing up in the Parliament this afternoon and putting the case for MMP and having journalists around the country, New Zealanders listening to this broadcast on television, actually hear that case. And so when Materia Ture says that by putting a cap on expenditure, we're ensuring a level playing field, we're doing exactly the opposite, Mr Speaker. We're doing exactly the opposite. We're not ensuring a level playing field. What about those people who support first past the post? Where are they in the Parliament this afternoon? Where are they getting the free publicity that Materia Ture has got this afternoon? The Green Party owe their existence to MMP. They've clearly signalled that they are going to campaign strongly for MMP. Now, they will be required under the rules of the referendum to register and to spend no more than $300,000 on ads. But so they will have an advantage other New Zealanders who want to form themselves into groups to support or oppose one of the 4 different types of electoral systems will not have. They will have that advantage. Interestingly, that Leanne Dalziel referred to the quotes of the Prime Minister John Key and the steer that he was trying to give that perhaps we should be moving in the supplementary member system. That's also free publicity that he gets as a Prime Minister. And so the ACT Party is voting for this legislation. We think the public of New Zealand do deserve to have the right to have a say on the way that politicians are elected and the way this country is governed. But we would have much preferred that there had been no restrictions and enabled New Zealanders to form into lobby groups, into support groups, whatever, but to get out there, to get involved and to try and inform their fellow New Zealanders about the different options and to promote any particular option that support group wanted to do so. Thank you, Mr Speaker.